Hello guys, this is day 2 of the IAE Expo, and today we got, well, there's still alien ships in the Expo Hall, but today we got Aegis Dynamics in Zenith Hall. See, love the schedule posted, that's really cool. Alright, let's go. Definitely, unlike the alien ships yesterday. Oh, wait a minute, servers on fire. There we go. As is tradition, servers are on fire. But anyway, unlike yesterday, we are going to be using all the side halls. I mean, Aegis Dynamics is quite an impose. I mean, we got a lot of ships to cover here. And as is tradition too, let me turn down the overbearing hall music here too, because that is quite loud. Alright, there we go. I mean, Aegis definitely knows how to stage the expo. Bam, you coming in, you got a Reclaimer. I mean, that's... I always get reminded how huge the Reclaimer is. I mean, it's just huge. Alright, well, and there are the Sabres. There's Sabre, and Sabre and the Sabre Comet. This is currently, for me, and I'm still kind of iffy about. I'm gonna have to really get out and fly this to decide what I want to do. Like I mentioned in previous videos, right now the Sabre is kinda on a chopping block for me. I mean, I got the Lightning, I got the other heavy fighters. Um, not kinda. I mean, I love the look of the Sabre, love how it flies and atmosphere and everything. Just not digging it for everything else. I mean, I know we have, it has 4 Panthers, but it has really small capacitors. It's kind of one of those like boom and zoom fighters. Get in, get your licks in, and get out. I don't know. I just don't like it for solo bounties. But we'll see. I'm gonna keep it for now, but it's on a chopping block till the end of the expo. We'll see. Man, the Reclaimer is a beast, isn't it? Speaking of, the Reclaimer is one of the ships that I'm considering. It's either gonna be a Reclaimer or it's gonna be the Retaliator that might get replaced, or that I'm gonna melt my Sabre for. But we'll see. I know it's gonna be a claw. I mean, look at this thing. Um, we'll go briefly. Otherwise, this video will be very long. We did we'll take out the Reclaimer for a spin. But look at that thing. I mean, is this not imposing? I always forget how huge Reclaimer is. I mean, that is something else. Look at that. I mean, that is just badass. I don't care. I mean, even if you don't like salvage, or you don't like big ships and whatnot, that this is just awesome. Now, what I would not recommend, getting out of the Atmo in this thing. You are in for a bad time, especially if it's... Remember when Orison used to have like the ceiling used to be like 120, 150? That's a long time. Alright, let's see here. Alright, moving on. Let's go. What we can do is, well, you know what? Let's go start in order of the halls, and then we'll go downstairs. But I mean, look at this thing. So damn cool. Alright, let's go here. Like I said, one of my favorite additions is these displays. I mean, absolutely love them. Kinda digging the tractor beam display here. That's a multi-tool tractor beam display. Alright, let's go to Zenith Hall 2. Yeah, Aegis will be occupying. Aegis has ships to show, you know? Alright, yep, there's our... there's my Redeemer. Okay, alright. I am making a pact right now. I need to take this ship out. I don't lay it often enough. If not at all lately. Yeah, we are taking the Redeemer out. Anyway, there's our Actually, this was, I believe, my first ever. The 325i and the Titan were my first ever ships in the game. Were my first ever ships here. Let's see. Oh, I mean, I always found it cool. I mean, even right now though, you go in, this is functional. The only thing I never liked, I don't know if they changed it or not, that you can't. No, it's not. You can't get out of the cockpit, like just hop in. You gotta go through the whole thing. So to me, that always kind of made it a little slower, but it's not bad. Obviously, the stalker here, the prison transport, and I always thought really quick we'll go through them because the ships are nothing new. But I always thought the warlock with that E drive that you walk through, I always thought it was so neat. This is obviously the EMP version. I always thought this was a cool. I mean, that's nice. Very, very Event Horizon-ish vibes here. Really cool. And one of my favorite things is since the EMP thing here and kind of limits the ship otherwise because this EMP device kind of takes the whole place of any cargo, any modules, but it gives you a chance to go straight into the canopy. So that's kind of nice. I mean, this is more of a fighter. I mean, very specialized. I definitely would not pick this over the other ones, other variants, unless you really just need the interdiction EMP capability. Otherwise, you know, like base Avenger is so you can get out, but obviously you can't go here. Otherwise, the base Avenger is still, it's still. Oh my God, how do I? Oh no, don't tell me. Okay. Hold on, I gotta do this. Yeah, this would be a little annoying, I think. Okay, let's try to get out. Let me out. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, I definitely personally would not pick this Avenger variant versus even the original, just base Avenger. This one's kind of nice. I forget. Oh yeah, the Renegade. I kind of like the look, but in my mind, there's really no reason to go. If you are set on the Avenger, just go with the base one. There's really no reason to go for anything else in the Avenger lineup. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be doing running today. Oh yeah. Here's our Hammerhead. And we got Gladius. I mean, that's kind of fitting, since the Hammerhead was basically charged with fleet protection. That makes sense. Gladius Valiant. I mean, obviously, no real need to go for it, but I always thought the paint job and everything else was really cool. And this missile, isn't this missile pretty? I always thought that was really, really, really cool. And here's the star of the show. I know the Hammerhead is huge, right? Obviously the guns and all that, but for some reason, to me, it's not as imposing. Like as far as the bulk of the ship as the Redeemer is. Not the Redeemer. I'm sorry, the Reclaimer. I know it's long. I mean, obviously you can't argue with the firepower here, but to me, the Reclaimer is just. I mean, it's so in your face. It's such an imposing ship that it almost makes Hammerhead look kind of small. I mean, it's obviously more longer than it, but Reclaimer just stands so tall that kind of, you know, I wouldn't say dwarfs, but definitely puts the Hammerhead on notice as far as ship size go. Oh yeah, I love the NPC, little NPC chatter like about the classic displays and all that. That's really cool. All right, let's see here. And I believe somebody was sending me an invite just a little bit ago, and I did not see it. I think it was an invite for the invite, but I'll have to just check, see who's online and deal with that later here. After we are done walking through the expo halls. All right, let's go to 4 and 5, and then we'll check out the downstairs. I mean, look at this thing. Damn. That is something. That's amazing. All right, let's go. I mean, I just love how the comet looks too. Love that paint job too. All right, let's move it on. Man, we got a. I just used to be. Can I just rent it from here so we can go fly it? Yes, awesome. Let's see if this works now. Oh, nice. That works so quick. That's awesome. Okay. We are taking this baby out later. Probably even later on tonight. Alright. Mining. Let's go check out. I have definitely all the expo halls in use. Let's go check out 4. Like I said, love these. I mean, because used to be kind of an empty space one time. They had like a F8 lightning in the middle. This right here, I love this. It's almost like these transitional areas. That's really nice. All right, let's go here. Universe of possibilities. Well, I certainly want to believe. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Here's my eclipse. You know, I used to do so many bounties and videos with the eclipse, especially when we got to EHRTs. I need to take my eclipse out for a spin. Absolutely love my eclipse. Now, don't get me wrong. Horribly, not horribly, but it is overpriced. I mean, even we are paying $65 for a new alien starter ship. Besides the point. I mean, but Eclipse being $300, that's a little steep. I mean, the Reclaimer is like 300 and something. The torpedo version. The regular one is a lot cheaper than $300. But obviously overpriced. Is it one of the coolest ships in the game? Yes. Will I get rid of mine? No. Because I love it. But definitely not a great value there. Let's see if there's torpedoes. Oh yeah, look at that. Size 9 torpedoes. That is the special sauce in here. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Nope, let me out. Plus, it just looks so cool when it flies. And there's our Retaliator, and this is the Retaliator bomber. Yep. So this one has 6 torpedoes instead of 9, and instead of 3. And I always thought that, you know, for comparing the size of the ship and all that, Retaliators should have more than 6 torpedoes. If they would put like 9 in there, I think that would be about right. Considering that you need a crew, no pilot controlled weapons, putting at least 9 torpedoes would seem a little better to me. You know what? Let's rent this up. I mean, I had it before, but let's rent this up just so we have it. Take it out. Okay, sweet. All right, onwards. Because I'm not gonna spend. Obviously, there was videos with the Eclipse. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on the Retaliator because I'll probably just make another video with the Retaliator. Slaying some torpedoes. All right, let's go see what we got. Still got downstairs to check out. Let's see. All right. Well, and we got one more hull to go. Yeah, so what we got? Yeah, we got the the Vanguards, right? We still We still need to do. Yep, there you go. The vanguards. Very cool. I don't use my Harbinger nearly enough because when I think like my ship fleet, it's like, oh, I got my Gladiator, has size fives and all that, but I'm like, duh, Harbinger has size five missiles as well. I guess torpedoes. I don't know what size five qualifies as, but I need to use my Harbinger way more. And obviously, this is a troop transport, which I always thought this troops transport was kind of neat. Check this out. It's kind of like old school strap in all the sci-fi movies. Basically, before they start getting killed, all the sci-fi movies start with a scene where the troops are riding in a transport like this. I always kind of like the interior, and the landing gear is always cool too. The tracked. But the Harbinger, I need to use mine more. Yep, but I need to change the loadout. Not in love with the stock loadout. So if I would take it out, definitely change this for a repeater. All right, and which one? I'm guessing this is the Bay. What do we got here? Yep, the Warden. Don't really haven't flown the Warden. I don't think I ever flown the Warden. And the Sentinel. Sentinel I always thought was kind of neat. Look at that. The whole, I guess we'll have to look. What is I forget the purpose. Besides the Harbinger, I kind of haven't flown the other, um, variants. So let's see, what is this supposed to be exactly? I always loved how cool, I mean, with the disruptors, I always love how cool it looks inside. But what is it supposed to be? Yeah, interdictions. Yep, okay. Yep, so EMP and E-War, so jamming, I'm guessing EMP, disruption, that kind of stuff. Always really thought, especially the guns up front, right there, I always thought the Sentinel looked really cool. Not very practical, not great value, but I think it looks really cool. Alright. Man, I always forget too. And you know what? The first thing I get when I got into my Harbinger, I remember thinking like, man, it was a lot more sluggish than I expected. All right, let's go. And let's go check out downstairs. I mean, talking about dominating the room, huh? Wow. Between Aegis and Anvil, it's always such a good showing because they both have such iconic designs. And they have quite a catalog of ships too. Alright, do you guys remember? I always thought it was cool. They just have like wires going from the top turret, just tucked in on the side of the Reclaimer. Do you guys remember? Did last year they start the Expo with the alien ships or no? I don't remember. Didn't seem like they had, but I might be mistaken. Alright, let's go see the ground vehicles. Nothing here. Come on. Be at least. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, duh. It's Aegis. They got no duh. Okay. That was my bad. Brain fart there. I got like cyclones on my mind and Nova tanks. I'm like run manufacturer. Oh yeah. Here we go. Frigate. Idris. This got, I believe this was available. No, it wasn't the Idris. It was the other, like the mine layer. I forget what it's called. But anyway, it got sold out literally in minutes. At like $1,300 or $1,500 a pop. It got literally sold out in minutes. But man, Idris is such a cool looking design. Yeah, let's check it out here. Now, this is the mine layer or this is the repair? Mine layer. Yep. This is the Nautilus. This one was available today. I don't know if it's still available, but one of these bigger white box ships got sold out real quick. I always thought this turret design right here on the side was really cool. And since it's a bigger ship, I'm guessing even those are ballistic, you'll have plenty of ammo. Alright, and I'm guessing here, yep, this is the repair and refuel, the Vulcan. And honestly though, guys, if you compare the prices of other ships and all that, the Vulcan is actually not a bad value for what it is. Well, I mean, yeah, you're paying $300 for digital pixels. Now I know the obligatory yada yada, fighting game and all that stuff, but I'm kind of out into the deep end here. We at least I admit I have a problem. But as far as the other ships going, this is not bad. I mean, you can make yourself a decent thing going if you set up a repair and a fuel shop in Pyro. I mean, I know it's hard to see a value of the ship like in Stratton, but outside of the what I call high security systems and like in systems like Pyro, this is valuable. Definitely need protection though. All right, I think that's it, folks. Because no ground vehicles for Aegis, obviously, duh. And then should be done. Let me really quickly. I'm kind of being impatient here. I want to see if they updated Reclaimer at all. Let's get up there really quick. If the elevator doesn't. What are you doing? Don't like get off. Move. Okay. Yep, now I'm trapped. Thank you. Go up, yes. Wow. You see, you got me attitude. Alright, let's go up here. Let's check something out. I want to see if they made any updates since last time we checked out, because that was several patches ago. Oh, I see. I see this is still as grimy and kind of scary movie vibes as before, so that's good to know. At least the cockpit is nice and lighted. Let's see here. I mean, so they not a lot of updates. You still have unfortunate, but you still have these two struts in here that kind of block it out of view. But that's not bad. I mean, at least kind of you got an elevator close, easy to get in, get out. Let's see if there's any big changes. Law operator changes here. Let's see. Ah, and does this look empty, or is that me? It's either a reflection or these displays are just empty. That's funny. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, so the interior is still giving off the Event Horizon vibes, so that's good to know. Not sure how I feel about single operations for this. That might get a little tricky, but I'm like, seriously, can we wash off the rust or the blood from the walls here? I mean, like, can we clean a little bit? I mean, it doesn't have to be super scary all the time. Like you go like Argo vehicles and whatnot. Like, get how you do this. Um, Seriously, I guess we're just gonna be trapped here. You go to like a mall or something, and it's just so nice and inviting. It makes you wanna be here. Am I missing something, or am I just kind of mentally slow today? I guess I am. Okay, can I at least get out of here? We'll find a different way. We'll find a different way. It's already cold. What? Okay. All right. I guess we're gonna find out the way home. And there we go. I forget if this takes us now. Here, let me call this again. Oh. Now, should give us a choice where. Man, I don't want to go up. I want to get out of here. Let's see if we can cheat. Okay. Ah, we can. Oh no, we're gonna get crushed. Okay, thank God. Woo. Oh, we were dead there for a second. Oh, same dude still here. Alright, but yeah, guys, that's Aegis Dynamics. Hope you guys can get in and rent some of these ships. I'm definitely looking forward to taking this beast out for a spin. Leaving Atmore in this thing will be quite a challenge, but it'll be fun. And like I always like when it lands, the legs kind of absorb the weight of the thing. That's the ship. That's always really cool. We'll have to see maybe we can salvage this out. Although running the single is going to be quite painful. All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys are having a good weekend. See you tomorrow and take care.